I think we're going to have a season. Personally, I'm just an optimist when it comes to this thing. So let's say we
Yeah,
have a
no,
season.
we will, guaranteed we will.
You think
Guaranteed
so?
we will. Yeah, I guarantee.
I hope
I
so,
think
man.
so. I think so. I find it hard to believe that you lose the season on contracting rights and CBA length and contract percentage variances between years, and I just don't see us losing a season on that.
But when you say, like I say that because I don't think that the owners necessarily have an appetite to lose a season. Like I think they were all about it when they wanted a salary cap. I just don't think, like you said, the issues are that important to try to cancel a season this time. You kind of see it the same way.
Sorry, say that. I didn't hear you there. Say that again.
That's okay. I said I just don't think that compared to what we went through in 2005, like with the salary cap, like I just don't think that the issues this time are important enough to lose a season. And it seems like you kind of think
that's exactly my point, right? If we were sitting at this point now and trying to figure out, still trying to work on, revenue and how we're going to split the pot and money issues, that's completely different, because the money issues are important. But, in terms of contracting rights, if you ask me for my honest opinion, those are the most important things to the players. Those are our rights. We lose contracting rights. We lose a lot of more than just money. You know what I mean? We lose a lot of leverage on our side. So, they're very important to us. And I think that as players, those are tough things to move on. So, but at the end of the day, I don't think those are going to be deal breakers. I think that we're going to have a season based on the fact that we're going to be able to negotiate something on those things. When, I don't know, but I'd like to think that it'll happen for sure.
The last question for me is about the fans and the idea that the league and the players are both going to have to work some overtime to win some fans back, to kind of soothe some of the bad feelings from the lockout. How willing do you think the players are to work with the NHL to do that? Like come out of the last lockout, everybody worked together, went the distance, made it so fans wanted to come back. Is there so much bitterness towards the league and Bettman that the players might be hesitant to try to go the extra mile to win fans back?
Well, I'm just saying this. When we started this whole negotiation, you think that when you negotiate a contract or you're in a negotiation, usually your first move is to set up yourself to ultimately maybe take a little bit less but get what you really want. That wasn't our approach. Our approach from the very start was to strike a deal that was fair for both sides. And that's why we moved so much at the beginning. We moved a lot. We gave up $1 billion. That's a lot to give up. That's a lot to give up. And we moved that early, that quickly, because we wanted to save the season. You know what I mean? And that's a big step for the players to take. That's a big step for us to take as a union, because what you're doing is you're actually opening the door for them to say, you know what, we're going to stick it to you. You know what I mean? If you want to start there, fine, we'll start there, but we're going to continue to get as much as we can. But, you hope that that's not what this is about. You hope it's about getting the right deal that's going to be fair for both sides, and I thought that when we started, we gave up a lot. We gave up a lot to try and get a deal done, and I think that's the disappointing part. When you talk to all the players, that's the disappointing part now, is that because we gave up so much, we thought it would be enough to get a deal done, and we really did try to do something that was going to make it fair, not only for us, but for both sides, and what we thought was fair. For us to go right away and get around the 50-50 area, that's huge for us to drop, So, it's a little bit disappointing that we're in this position right now, but I'm still optimistic and confident that something will get done.